The von Everec family crypt is 1,200 steps away. All the way over here. Does that mean that this is the von Everec family home then? But then for whatever reason, everyone decided to move over here. And when I say everybody, I really just mean Olgierd. Okay. Alright, well we can just fast travel here. Or I can do the thing where No, I can't. I can't because what I need to do right now is go back to Hattori and sell my stuff first. Hold on. Greetings, Ibeer.
Greetings, Geralt. How might I be of help?
I am back for the 20,000th time.
What do you have on offer?
You have so much money compared to everyone else. I guess that's the difference between an amateur blacksmith and a master blacksmith, huh? Might as well take this stuff too, even though technically this is armor. Do I have anything else that you would want? Dang, I just took like 4,000 coins away from him. Do you want a saddle? You do now. And you don't take the stuff aside from silver ruby necklace. These rings. I have 7 of them. I don't think I actually need it, right? So I'll just sell this too. Silver amber ring. I don't know what they dismantle into, but I guess it doesn't really matter. Maybe I can see right here. Silver and amber. What a surprise. Yeah, not anything too crazy. Wow, you can even dismantle the platters and butter knives. And a skull. Ugh, how morbid. These pearls though, I have so many of them. Here, 44. What about the black ones? 21. Quite a bit of money in case if we ever need it. Not dismantling, but just selling it directly. Okay, that's cool. Do you want to repair my stuff? No, there's nothing to repair. Okay, well.
So long.
I already went to the stash to put in my relic swords, so what I really gotta do here is just fast travel to where the von Everec family crypt is, but it's in a location where, yeah, we can probably go to Estair first, and then set off for here, and then go up in a straight line, and then get over there. That sounds pretty good to me. This is the Elven Ruins where we were searching for Philippa Alhart at. But then all we ended up finding was pretty much just her notes. Look at how many portals are on the map there, my goodness. Yeah, one thing that's a little bit sad about the Hearts of Stone story is that it pretty much only involves Geralt and everyone else is nowhere to be found. I feel like it would be kind of interesting to see some possible interactions between maybe Shani and some of the other people, like Yennefer or Triss. But we're not gonna get any of that here, are we? Come on! So it's not a wyvern here, it's a whole bunch of harpies. We've been here before, but we didn't manage to get the treasure that time. Everybody! Harpy would be what? Would harpy be beast oil? Hybrid oil? Why don't we check? Harpy with a H. Hybrid. Hybrid oil. That's an Arinia. Whoa! Okay, that kind of works. Oh, look at the carnage here. Must have been done by these guys too. Oh, you're not sirens. No, harpies. A little bit different. You don't get affected by this. Somebody come down here. Hurry, hurry. These guys hit pretty hard. You gotta be careful here. That's a new technique. You wanna hit me for a little bit more? My sword's not really long enough to reach it in the air. And there we go. So what's going on here? Just a bunch of castle ruins, but for some reason there's a lot of dead people here already. Like a lot. Ron Drump's account book. Ron Drump? Mainly consists of calculations and notes concerning the management of real estate in Oxenford, Novigrad and the surrounding region, with comments scrawled in the spaces between entries. Man named Nicholas Vogel showed up at our office, introduced himself as a biologist. Fellow made a bad impression on me from the start. Short, thin, with a hunched back, spectacles thick as wine bottles perched on his nose. Had to grin and bear it though, for he was willing to pay generously, and in species, to rent the tower. First 3 months delivered in advance. The owner agreed, so what could I do? But I was curious about this biologist and wanted to learn what he wanted a whole tower for. He was cagey at first and then let slip, giddy with excitement, that he planned to rear harpies. "You don't rear harpies," I cried, but he retorted that he'd soon change that, and his tamed tower-bred harpies would prove their use in warfare. Sure, I can see it already. Winged vermin donning the Redanian red, flying off all in a row, I swear. If I had ever heard of a bigger load of rubbish, my name ain't Ron Drump. Few pages ripped out and pecked. Vogel's late with the rent. Paid the first 3 months up front, and since not a peep. He's going to force me to get off my arse and go hound him for it. At the tower now, and not a trace of Harpy to be found. The learned gent's here though. Thing is, he's dead. Something vicious sliced open his gut and dragged his innards all across the room. And that's not the worst part. In the workshop's back room, there is an open cellar filled with half-eaten human corpses. The stank of death's unbearably strong, fills the whole tower. Don't give a rat's arse anymore about the rent he owes. I'm getting the blazes out of here before something gets me too. That would explain the pile of bodies on the steps here. It's almost as if they're using it as a freaking staircase. Yeah, that's not a normal amount of dead bodies, is it? Otherwise seems to be a nice tower though. Could you imagine though, if this guy actually bred harpies that you could use for the war? Up until now, I don't think we've really heard any cases of monsters taking part in the politics of our world. Because I guess most of them aren't critical thinking enough. A lot of them are just beasts. But at the same time, nobody's tried to tame these beasts and use them for warfare, which I feel like is a bit surprising. Well, actually, I think they touched upon that a little bit in Season of Storms. Not the fact about using them for warfare specifically, but they did try to do some experimentations on people and monsters and stuff. Okay, is that it though? No, there is a treasure on the other side, and I keep running between this and that place. A lot of cages. For the harpies or the people they're supposed to eat? Oh god. A nest we can't break. Whoa, whoa, be careful here, buddy. Ugh. It's a lot of nests. But ultimately, not what we're looking for. What we want is the treasure chest here. Vic Watchtower. It was right at the beginning. Nicholas Vogel's laboratory notebook. And a chest key. I've acquired the eggs. They cost a fortune and left me with barely enough funds to pay the rent for my laboratory. But now I can begin my work in earnest. I'll soon show these pea-brained admirals of ours that airborne enemies are the future of warfare. And the first such army shall be my creation, and shall proudly bear the name of the Redanian Air Force. They've hatched. Never seen harpies so tiny and, dare I say, cute. They have no bosoms yet, but do have enormous heads and equally enormous appetites, bird-like, through and through. My first attempts at taming them have brought promising results. The young harpies eat out of our hands, and sometimes eat our hands as well. My assistants already lost 2 fingers. The alderman of Hedel came skittering into our tower, desperately bawling about spiders plaguing in his village, begging for our help, weeping for their picked-upon livestock and offspring, who suffer the most from the arachnoid's bites. One swarm of mindless eating machines preying on another. How dare he interrupt my work on the Wonderwaff for such banalities? Instead of the arachnocide he requested, I gave him a bottle of arachnomorph pheromones. Won't he be in for a surprise? Wow, you're evil. But do the peasants not say, spiders and snakes a happy home make? I'm sure I've heard them say something of the sort. Our funds are nearly exhausted. I shall be forced to take something from the rainy day stash I hid from Hubert in the top floor of the tower. The bulk of our outflow goes towards the purchase of pork, which the harpies devour in gargantuan quantities. Perhaps if we were to dress one up in Redanian armor now and present it at court, the king himself would become our patron? No. The entire squadron must be present, else Radovid will deem the whole undertaking a farce. It seems our harpies have grown tired of pork. I found the scraps of Hubert's overalls in one of their cages. No great loss. Hubert had already lost 8 fingers feeding them. Couldn't even grip a broom. Catastrophe has struck. Someone open all the cages and let out all the harpies. I'm sure I'll find them wheezing their last in the grass outside the tower. After all, no one has fed them for a week. No wonder they're so vicious. Wonderwaff? This is German, right? Speaking of German, I think Vogel is bird in German. It's pretty fitting. The Royal Air Force. Maybe someone let out the harpies on purpose because they were sick of this whole thing. Oh, can I go up? Yes. That Hubert guy, though, losing all his fingers to feeding harpies. Did he want this job that badly? Dang, man. I feel like at that point, maybe you should consider looking for another job. Oh, wow, look at that in the distance. New moon trousers. Horse blinders. That must be the wyvern I saw last time. Is that a question mark over there, or what is it? It's just sort of in this region here. Weird. Okay, continuing on to the next thing. Could I drop from here and not die? I know you can dodge to not die when you fall down, but I don't really want to risk such a big drop. Will it be okay? Small drops. Small drops. This is a huge one. Oh god, I've committed. Somehow we've made it out okay. Wonderful, wonderful. Well, let's go then, Roach. Yeah, speaking of Roach, Vernon Roach. I'm a little bit sad that no one else seems to be participating in the story in Heart of Stones here. But I guess it's because people can make so many different choices. They can't really include all the possibilities here. Vic Watchtower. Legends claim ages ago, the famed mage Alzer had his laboratory in the Vic Watchtower. Must be quite a while ago.
Let's go!
How long ago did Alzer live anyway?
You shall die! Die!
Master Topical's hut. My favorite fallen knights.
Witness
Get
me,
him.
brothers!
Perfect. These guys can't be pushed. What about the guy in the distance? Whoa! People getting kind of scared. Hey. This guy's not in the cage this time. They try to rob a herbalist? Why? Oh, maybe because of their whole fist tech operation. I don't know. We'll have to see. Not the horn. Oh. No, we don't need it anymore. We're fine. Look at that. One hit and all my stamina's gone. Oh, frick. One more hit. Thank you. There we go. Ow. Hello?
Blistering buckthorn. I thought I was done for. Me hut's always open to you.
Can I get free stuff? Maybe not right now. Maybe I have to come back later. Or I can just take some of these herbs, if that's okay with you. Which of course it is, right? Because you're so kind. Thank you. Again though, these aren't really what I need. Did you have anything in your hut? This guy actually did say his hut is always open to me, so it's okay. I can take this. Without feeling bad about it. Big reader, huh? Gonna rest for a little bit. Tiring day.
Doing all right now?
Thanks again. I'd have been mincemeat if it's not for you. Name's Philibert Topical, but everyone calls me Master T. What do you think you need? Shrooms? A bit of herb, perchance?
Show me what you got.
Is there anything I need right now? Oh, when I went back to Novigrad just now, I should have visited the Golden Cat or the Kingfisher to try to look for mandrake cordials. Gotta put that on my to-do list. I still don't have enough for a red mutagen. What in the world? My goodness. Ancient Leshen Decoction. Each sign cast increases stamina regeneration for the remainder of the fight. Oh! This sounds useful. Algul Decoction. Oh, I'm never gonna make this. Doppler Decoction. Doppler mutagen. Don't have that. Succubus mutagen. Troll mutagen. Mainly looking for missing herbs here. Doesn't seem like I'm missing that many herbs though. It's mainly the white gull. That is fine. And I guess I don't really want to sell you my crafting ingredients either. Yeah, okay. Alright, thank you.
So long.
Good to know there's another herbalist around the area. Good, 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 good. One more. Directly above us. This way. Please. No more fallen knights. At this point, maybe I'd rather take the spiders. Ah, you. Wow, we saw you from so far away earlier? Draconid oil. Tawny owl. Oh, it's a forktail. Not a wyvern. Oh, the ground is kind of uneven, but we'll be okay. We'll be okay. Thank you. Even though there's a nest here, there's really only one guy.
Draconid nest. Need to destroy it.
Ooh, a lot of dead soldiers here. And a dead horse. Okay. Good, good, good. Dried fish. Our next step is really just to go to the von Everec family crypt then, huh? Easy peasy. Nothing else in the area. Let's go, Roach. Or maybe I can just walk down here. Before we get there, though, let's meditate. We don't know what's gonna happen there. Some necromancy stuff. I know Gondro Dim gave me a way that doesn't involve necromancy, but I don't trust it. Oh, wow. So beautiful here, what the heck? Von Everec Estate. So Olgierd moved out of his family home on purpose. It's huge. Let's get to the front entrance, which hopefully is this way. Maybe not in the river though. We gotta get back up onto the bridge. Shani? Even though the weather forecast is clear and sunny skies right now, it's not.
Never seen this side of you.
What side is that?
How do I put this? Your romantic side? Used to seeing you surrounded by bandages and medicine vials, often covered in blood.
Well, that's because you usually come round while I'm at work. Off duty now. Waiting for you, weaving a garland for the wedding.
The wedding! The wedding. What wedding? I have no idea what you're talking about.
A wedding? Whose?
A dear friend's. From the academy. Speaking of which, would you go with me?
Yes. Yes.
Sure, why not?
Wonderful. So, it's a date.
Remember to bring the censer?
Of course. Some soldiers nearly caught me slipping it into my satchel. Wasn't sure what you needed it for, so I also took a mix of amber, aniseed, and juniper. All rather smoky when lit.
Thanks. Might come in handy.
Shall we?
Let's go.
We're actually going to the wedding!
The tome was spot on. This is impressive.
Yeah, too bad it's falling apart.
The family hit on hard times. No coin to splurge on such luxuries.
Hopefully we're not gonna see scary things here. No ghosts. I like how Shani's strategically not asking me about, oh, so are you with anybody now? Cause she knows. She knows about Triss, at the minimum.
Ooh, that looks just a little too creepy for me.
Don't have to come if you don't want. Wait here.
I like that idea. If there's any trouble, just yell.
Are you gonna save me if I do that?
This is no crypt. It's a full-blown mausoleum.
Oh my god, we just looted their crypt. Oh well, it's been done. We gotta keep going. That side is open. Their crypt? What are the chances we need to have spectre oil ready here? Oh wow. Ofieri killage. Ofieri? Why isn't Ofieri's sword in the von Everec crypt? They're not Ofieris, are they? Oh. Just in case. Spectre oil.
Wraiths. Knew this wouldn't be easy.
Yeah. In that case, we should probably take away the torch and put on Cat. If I can get a chance to do that. Take away the torch, Geralt. Get in the circle, everybody. You can tell it's a huge family by how many tombs they have in here. Remember the one tomb, the crypt, that we had to go to in The Witcher 2? When we were... I think it was when we were in Edirne? The size of that crypt compared to this one. And that one wasn't even for royalty, it was for like a whole bunch of people, so there should be way more of people for that one.
Last of the surprises? Sure hope so. Should look around.
But this crypt here is massive in comparison. Where did we come from? This place is circular, so I don't know which way we came from.
Votive fire. Lit in honor of the dead. Old custom.
Okay. Oh.
Honoratina, loving wife of Kestatis, died in 1257.
We read about her.
Old tombstone. Inscriptions almost worn off completely.
From Olgierd's brother's death date, we might be able to get a estimate for how long he's been immortal.
Kestatis? Not who I'm looking for.
Vlodimir. We are looking for a Vladimir today.
Eulalia von Everec, died in 1250.
Vladimir. Well, that's a way we can go further. Oh.
Probably shouldn't touch that.
Olgierd had a pretty nice sword.
Vlodimir von Everec, son of Bohumil and Christina. There you are. Now for the ritual. Gotta spread the incense throughout the crypt, every room.
Okay. They equipped it for me already.
Life and death, fire and blood. Arise as a friend, for I am no foe. Arise from the dust, ye whose blood I have brought. Arise as a friend, for I am no foe.
Oh. Oops. We can go back to the merchant now, but let's not do that.
Return, and walk midst the living, ye who hath departed. Arise as a friend, for I am no foe. Arise from the dust, ye whose blood I have brought. Life and death, fire and blood.
Time to light the votive fire.
Arise as a friend, for I am no foe. But your gold plate straw are nice. Think I'm just gonna nab a few here? Definitely not a foe. Can we see that normally without cat?
Fire and blood, life and death. I summon ye, whose blood I have brought. Fire and blood. Life and death.
You have summoned me, stranger. Why?
Name's Geralt. Came to wake the ghost of Vlodimir von Everec.
Who you are, and why you've come matter little. For you'll not leave this place alive.
Are you Vlod's ghost?
Who asks after my grandson?
It matters not, Honoratina. What I wonder is how this mortal obtained the family's blood. For von Everec's rise only for von Everec blood.
True. Yet to my knowledge, only one of our line yet lives. Olgierd.
Then we converse with the man who spilled the blood of your grandson, Kestitis.
Mean none of you are Vladimir? It's Olgierd, his brother, who sent me.
You will meet Vlad soon enough. Yet Olgierd, you will never see again.
I'll tear you to shreds.
Kill him, von Everec.
For Olgierd's blood.
I don't know why you're all being so unreasonable. I explained why I'm here. Arise as a friend, not a foe.
Die.
Oh, this would be a perfect situation for Dragon's Dream. Oops. Hurting myself in the process. Hold on. It's because I don't have Tawny Owl, that's why. Alexei von Everec. More importantly though, this is a problem. Why is Vladimir not here?
You die here, vagrant!
And where did Gondor Odim get the blood anyway? One of the ladies just now said for Olgierd's blood. So is it actually Olgierd's blood?
My. Ornery whoresons those von Everecs, eh?
Who are you?
The rogue you seek. Vlodimir von Everec, brother to Olgierd.
Forgot I cannot even scratch my stones.
Though in point of fact, they've not itched much since I died.
Didn't want to fight your family. They started it.
I'm dead, not blind.
I preferred to see how you'd handle those snobby pricks.
And Grandmum too.
Besides, what harm could you do them?
They're dead as it is. Now tell me how you came into Olgierd's blood. If you hurt him, I fear I shall have to kill you.
Got it from a mutual acquaintance of mine and Olgierd's. I'm here on important business.
I'm a swiving corpse, with no interest in important matters, yours or any other buggers. The sole thing I miss is feasting, corporal diversion, so to speak. But alas...
Get a lot of visitors?
At times, not often. For when someone does drop by, the whole band comes out to play.
Fun-loving family.
True. We're famed for our love of revelry and rumbles.
We von Everecs have brawled and raided for generations. It's tradition. Naturally, with raids comes loot, so we always had the means to celebrate right lavishly. Towards the end of my life was when things went sour.
But no point poking at old wounds.
Just days before I died, my brother claimed he'd found a way to dig us out, restore our state.
By accepting a contract.
Your brother sent me.
How is the old rogue? What I wouldn't give to ride by his side again.
No chance of that happening. Could experience something else, though. Something a corpse should find interesting.
Interesting? Out with it. What do you have in mind?
Listen, Feels like I should know Olgierd better. Tell me something about him.
Oh, a fantastic chap. A true cavalier. You won't find another like him in all Redania. The best there is for a drink or a brawl. We were pups when we started riding out on raids. Wet behind the ears. Borderland villagers shat their trousers at the very sound of the word Olgierd. I was his second in command, leading a band of rogues who'd ride through fire for us.
Sound like common bandits. Any difference?
Us? Bandits? Watch your words. True, some of our swordsmen were mindless brawlers, but not Olgierd. Always curious, took an interest in all things. He devoured books, adored paintings, and loved the most beautiful maid in the world.
Sounds like she's an important key to all of this.
Don't mean to pry, but just a little curious how you died.
No need to be shy. Folk love such stories. I'd love this one too, were it not to end with my death.
So how'd it happen?
On raids, it was our custom to storm the alderman's hut and then order the local clods to bring us kegs of spirit. And provide willing wenches to squeeze and churn about. Then, sadly, an ambush. Outmanned 5-1, we were overwhelmed. They killed me, crushed my skull like an eggshell between an upturned oak table and the stone floor.
Sorry to hear that.
Listen, Olgierd gave me a job. Odd as it may sound, I need to show you the time of your life.
Is that so? Now that, sir, is a brother. I've been dead for years, yet he still looks after me, after my spirits. How much time do we have?
Think one night should do the trick?
Splendid. Wait just a moment while I hoist my saber and... What the blistering devils?
You're a ghost. Can't grab things.
I keep forgetting. But how am I to revel and rock and fuck? Can't lift a tankard to my lips. Can't wield a saber. Can't squeeze a wench as we dance a jig.
Guess you'll have to do without. Let's go.
I will go nowhere. You're to see I enjoy myself, correct? Well, then think of a way to make it possible.
How?
Revive my flesh.
No can do. Besides, body's probably decomposed.
Then bloody come up with another way. I'll not go anywhere in this state.
Yeah, I didn't think he would leave. It just seems like it's out of the boundaries of this magic here. Could you imagine the chaos if we had ghosts walking around everywhere? Yeah, whatever. He's not gonna come.
Guess I could bring someone here, and you could borrow their body just for the night.
You wish me to possess someone?
Yeah?
Say I agree. Whose body would I inhabit?
Dunno. One of Olgierd's men, maybe? Or a peasant who'd agree to do it for coin?
Oh, no. I shan't crawl into the skin of some unwashed bandit or dung-eating swineherd. I've a better idea.
Oh no, not gonna happen.
No!
Oh, yes. Yes, it is.
Oh my goodness.
Geralt, wake up! Open your eyes! Where are the smelling salts?
No, Shani, leave!
Death was a small price to pay to lie on a lap so lovely, and so near the wonders concealed a bit higher.
Have you gone mad?
Yes, as soon as I laid eyes on you, Promise to stay and stroke my chin, and I shall spend the rest of eternity in a hound's body, trotting along by your well-turned calves.
Geralt? What's happened to you?
Geralt? I'm Vladimir.
What?
Blast. Fine, give me a moment. Yeah, definitely don't like being possessed.
You'd not have fainted had you not resisted so fiercely.
Geralt, care to explain what's going on here?
I'm surprised he gave up so quickly. And that he didn't try being like, oh yeah, I'm Geralt. Hey Shani, would you like to spend the night? No, he just gave up.
Sorry about that, Shani. That wasn't me.
So who was it?
Can she not see?
Me. Shut up.
I didn't say anything.
Sorry, wasn't talking to you.
Who to then?
Well, to him. To Vlodimir.
Geralt, there's no one else here.
Seems your lovely maiden friend can neither see nor hear me. There's potential in that.
No.
Leave Shani out of this.
Ah, is that her name? Lovely. A perfect name for a perfect lass.
You're testing my patience.
As you are mine. Can you please explain what's going on here?
Oh, fiery. Temperament matches the drapes.
Excuse me.
Listen, I'm supposed to show Vlodimir von Everec the time of his life. Turned out, he's a ghost. So, willing or not, I gotta lend him my body.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you're possessed?
Not at the moment. Just now he's standing next to me, coyly grinning at you. But off and on, he'll enter my body. So anything I say or do will actually be him. His mind, his intent.
But what if I want to talk to you, not him?
Well, she should approach me and ask me to jump out for a bit.
Just come up and ask him to leave for a while.
I see.
Splendid.
Right then, Sugar Plum. What say you we leave this dank crypt? There's a charming grove nearby where kisses taste sweeter than anywhere else in the world.
I take it you're Vladimir now. Doesn't seem like I'll have trouble telling you apart from Geralt.
It's probably for the best. Oh, look, it's blue. Geralt's a bore.
My sentiments exactly. Between you and me, this Witcher fellow is an awful bore.
Only sometimes.
Ha! Seems we're kindred spirits. So, off to the nearest hedgerow?
I'm afraid I have to turn you down, dear ghost.
A shame. In that case, point me to the nearest brothel.
I've got a better idea. Just before Geralt entered the crypt to summon you, I invited him to my friend's wedding.
Good heavens. That's damn good luck. No better dancer in all Redania than Vlodimir von Everec. My ginger muffin. With me, you shall enjoy an evening to top all others.
Wonderful. I must stop by my home first and change. So, we'll meet at the temple.
Oh, I don't like the sound of that.
Why not?
I'm not fond of temples, see? When alive, I'd only set foot in one to loot it. And in death, I find I despise them all the more. Could we not meet after the ceremony, go straight to the feast?
All right. Seems we've no other option.
Splendid. Then I shall see you at the wedding manor.
I can't believe we're okay with this.
I must say, Witcher, a man could lose his head for a lass like that. And that comes from none other than Vlodimir von Everec, famed for his taste in women. So tell me, honestly now, man to ghost, are you her paramour? For if so, you have my word, I shall keep my distance. But if not, then the haylofts we shall devastate together.
Oh, we can't say yes. And it's true. it's not a yes, but I was thinking that I would say yes to drive this guy away, but now it seems like I can't do that. Ugh.
Let's say we were more than friends once upon a time.
You tried to hide it, but I smelled a tryst. I know a thing or two about men, you see. A shame, though. I'd have satisfied her well, but no cavalier would rot in another's garden. So, Witcher, time for the wedding?
Let's go.
Onward. I'll be right behind you.
He can actually follow me. I guess it's nice that I can go to the wedding as me. The way we parted with Shani was... What was that? The way we parted with Shani was kind of sad though, back in The Witcher 1. Because I distinctly remember it was between Triss and Shani. And I wanted to go with Shani, but it didn't really make sense, lore-wise, because the choice really depended on who you gave Alvin to. But then Shani's a medic and Triss is a sorceress, so it's like, why would you give Alvin a source to someone who's not even a sorcerer? So, yeah. Vladimir von Everec. Geralt was tasked with finding Vlodimir von Everec and showing him the time of his life. This would have been one of the Witcher's least remarkable missions, had not Vladimir been dead for years at this point. The mysterious Master Mirror did not think this much of an obstacle, however. He handed Geralt a vial of von Everec blood. Wait, we read the beginning of this, right? Geralt's meeting with Vladimir began with a fight against other deceased members of the von Everec clan. Only after they were defeated did Vlad reveal himself, explaining he'd refused to fight alongside his dead kin as he'd never been particularly fond of them. Overall, Olgierd's brother cut a strange figure. Even for a ghost, he showed hints of noble refinement, but often his mannerisms better resembled those of a lifelong brawler or hooligan. No doubt because he had spent so much time of his living years raiding and marauding with a band of rough characters. One thing is certain, Vladimir liked to have a good time and had found death sorely lacking in quality entertainment. His demands for his night of fun were simple. He mainly wanted to get well and thoroughly plastered and, well, let us say, the dead man's inability to enter into relations with the fairer sex had tormented him terribly. All in all, after hearing Geralt relate Vladimir's complaints about the afterlife, I feared death all the more.
Keep your paws off her.
What? Where is he? Did he leave already? Hello?
Those signs. I'd like to try one.
What signs?
Your Witcher signs. Never done it. Could be interesting.
Rather not waste any time.
Till the stroke of midnight. What I would rather is what matters.
It's like Cinderella, huh? Okay, well, no reason to dawdle. Let's go, pretty much. Unless if the merchant is closer to me than the party. Fairly nearby. We can definitely make a small detour here. And actually, we can just fast travel too, if we go this way. Okay. I can't believe Geralt is okay with this, though. Like, what is he gonna do with your body? You don't know that. What if he ruins your reputation? I mean, not that you were really well known for being anything crazy, but still. How do I get out of here? Oh, am I outside already? I just have to wrap around somehow? Or how do I wrap around anyway? Yeah, this was the bridge. Okay. Like the thought, I'm just thinking about this, but it's so... I'm gonna go to the wedding, I'm gonna attend, I'm gonna drink some wine, eat some cheese, and then after the wedding, I'm gonna hand off my body to Vladimir so that he can go sleep with some women. I mean, that's probably what I would do too, but it's not me doing it, it's him. I feel like it should feel kind of weird. But okay, if Geralt is okay with it.
need you, and that would ruin my fun.
Are you just gonna follow me all day long? And appear out of nowhere?
Geralt, old chap, mind turning your arse around and going back to the wedding? I was to have a bit of fun, not a bloody walkabout. Keep this up, and I'll get sore legs is all. Not quite what Olgierd asked for.
Fine, we'll go back.
Buddy, I was trying to make it easier for all of us, man. Gosh. Will he even let me talk to the merchant then? I can try, it's not too far away. Sure, why not?
Bloody fine mount. Good stance, powerful rump, stable withers. Well, well.
See you know your horses.
I should say so. My two greatest passions in life. Mares and maidens.
Spooking my horse. Roach doesn't like ghosts.
You know how earlier Vlad was saying, "Oh, Olgierd, my brother, is still looking after me even in death." But Olgierd giving me those requests was more about giving me a difficult task that I couldn't fulfill, right? So I don't think he necessarily was thinking about you, unfortunately, in that whole thing. Von Everec Estate. The history of the Von Everec estate is as tangled as that of the family itself. The once wealthy Redanian family's manor and lands were auctioned off after they fell deeply in debt, but were returned to Von Everec hands by Olgierd, the infamous leader of an informal band of armed men, calling themselves the Redanian Free Army. Despite the effort he went through to regain it, Olgierd abandoned the residence sometime later, and dark legends concerning it now circulate among its neighbors. Cool.
That's it, Roach.
People still live around here, though.
I remember that mill. Whenever Olgierd and I got up to mischief, we'd hide out in there. Once, we snuck off with some moonshine. Old cocksucker Yaramir caught us. Those were the days.
How long ago was that?
Touch me wifey and I'll smack you sideways.
I don't want to touch your wife. Will he let me go off to the merchant? Very quick second, okay? It's literally right across the stream. We'll be fine. Can I use those translated diagrams? I don't even know. Hello.
It is to see you again. Quite the pleasure.
The diagrams, they're duplicates. Ready?
In fact, yes. They are yours to take with my gratitude.
Thanks. Farewell to you.
Whoa. What's at that fancy camera angle? My goodness. Okay, cool. Are they any good? Even if they were, we're not gonna use them, right? Because they're not... It's not Witcher armor. Crafting. Ofieri boots. Level 38? It's better than what I have right now because mine is kind of under-leveled at level 34. But at the same time, I'm not level 38, so we don't really have to think about it right now. Okay, fair enough. Let's go, Roach. Oh, can you cross, or... I can probably just wrap around.